Digging in once again, Victor Caratini. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit out to short. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rock.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
3 runs already home here. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Chris Bryant is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
And he takes ball 1. They'll come into play here at .319. 23 homers and 43 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
3-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. David Bodie waits on deck. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, David Bodie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1, no.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Michael Lorenzen will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
In now, Javier Baez. Now here's a drive out to right center field. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Victor Caratini. And a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Eight runs already in this inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
He's set. Here it comes. Ian Happ comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hit down the line at first. Here now the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Slug.
Nico Horner will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Mark Payton is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jeremy Jeffress.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Senzel. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. High and deep to right center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. From the stretch. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Up high, 2-1 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2. High pop up. Rizzo is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail by a bunch. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, David Bodie, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third baseline. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Moustakas has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get 1 more at bat in this one.
Victor Caratini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. This one's down to third. Senzel's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 15-7. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. In now, Freddie Galvis. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Tucker Barnhart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Ready with the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Kurt Casale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. Kurt Casale.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 15-9. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Cincinnati. Number 46. Pedro Strop.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Ian Happ.
The third baseman, Ian.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls. 1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Jason Hayward will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2 now. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Raisel Iglesias enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Iglesias is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. No outs, nobody on. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bodie. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 home. Popped up. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 19-9. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Chicago Cubs, number 46.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's a fly ball, well hit.
The first baseman.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And his commands let him down here. It's 3-0. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. A 1 pitch on its way.
Aye.
Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. 1 there, on to 1st, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
19-9 on this day. Chicago launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. John Lester with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.